casino monitor. And welcome to the Louisiana Superdome. This meeting between the John Curtis Patriots and the St. Amant Gators. St. Amant has won the toss and has elected to receive. Going to be a fun afternoon of football here in the Superdome today. And the kicking team for John Curtis coming out on the field right now. Number 9, Jose Ferrand will do the kicking for John Curtis. Now we're still waiting to see the receiving team from St. Amant getting their last-minute instructions from their coach. And here they come as we get ready for this kickoff here in the Superdome this afternoon. Number 3, Jared Poirier is deep for St. Amant. And again, doing the kicking is Jose Ferrand. And there's the kick. And the kick is taken by Poirier, who bobbles it and is going to have to go for it. Ball may have come loose. And Curtis recovered the fumble. So, fireworks here early in the game as John Curtis gets the ball. First down and 10 on the St. Amant 8-yard line. As you can see, there's the kick. He bobbles it, comes loose. Can't hang on to it, and Curtis recovers the fumble. There's the first play from scrimmage. Ball is carried by number 33, Chris Howard. Howard makes his way down to about the 3-yard line. The quarterback is number 13, Jeff Curtis. Second down and about 3 to go for the Curtis Patriots. It'll be third down, 2 yards to go. No gain on that last play. Again, Jeff Curtis is the quarterback, number 13. There's a look at him. There's the snap. The ball was given to number 33, Chris Howard. Howard couldn't find any room and is knocked for a loss. Let's see where they're going to mark the ball. They're going to mark the ball at the 5-yard line. So about a 3-yard loss. It'll be fourth down and 5 for the John Curtis Patriots. They're going to go for the field goal. Number 9, Jose Ferrand will do the kicking. There's the snap, the kick. It's up. And it's good. So John Curtis comes away with 3. It could have been much worse because Poirier fumbled the kickoff, and John Curtis took over at the 3-yard line, but were unable to score and had to come away with 3. So with 9:46 remaining, it's the Patriots 3, the Gators nothing. Here at the Louisiana Superdome on a Sunday afternoon. So the Curtis Patriots will tee it up and get ready to kick off again. Poirier again will be deep for the Gators of St. Amant. There's the kick by Ferrand, and Poirier's going to get it this time. He hangs on to it to the 15. He passes off to number 30, Michael Roberts. Roberts to the 35, the 40, and is brought down to the 45-yard line after a beautiful run by Michael Roberts. But there was a flag on the field, and they're going to bring the ball back. Let's see what happens. So a bad break for St. Amant. A clipping call against St. Amant, so they will get the ball first down and 10 at their own 11-yard line. 9:33 remaining in the first quarter. Number 11, Quentin Melanson is the quarterback for St. Amant. There's the snap. And a pitch out is to number 21, Darrell Thompson. And Thompson is run out of bounds at about the 23. They're going to place it at the 22-yard line. And it's a first down for St. Amant after a beautiful run by Darrell Thompson. First down and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line of St. Amant. Quentin Melanson is the quarterback for the Gators. There's the snap. And the pitch out this time is to Poirier. Poirier to the 25-yard line where he's run out of bounds. Gain of about 4 on the play. It'll be second down and 6. Ball now on the 27-yard line. The Gators break out of the huddle. Again, the quarterback is number 11, Quentin Melanson. In motion is Poirier. To give this time is to number 21, Darrell Thompson. Thompson makes his way down to the 35-yard line. And it looks like it's going to be a St. Amant first down. They're going to place the ball at the 34-yard line. First down and 10. Ball on the 34. The handoff that time was to, I'm trying to pick up the player here. Was unable to see the ball carrier on that play. Second down and 10. No gain on the play. The loss on the keeper, and he carries it up to about the 36-yard line. Gain of about 2 on the play. Here's a look at it again. That was an option play. Molosson decided to keep it and gains about 2 yards on the play. So it'll be third down and 8 with the ball on the 35-yard line. The Gators come to the line. Ely is split wide to the left. And flags all over the play. Number 30, Michael Robert, was in motion, but there's dirty laundry all over the field. Penalty is going against John Curtis. They'll mark off 5. Offsides called against Curtis. Third down, we'll call it 6 now. Lawson goes under center. And there's movement on the field. It looks like it's going to be offsides against St. Amant. Number 62, Alan Myers. Illegal procedure called against St. Amant Gators. So it's third down and 8 yards to go. 6:14 remaining in the first quarter. There's the snap. Molosson back to pass. Tries to hit number 30, Michael Robert. Robert, he threw it low. Robert had a hard time hanging on to it. And so it'll be 4th down and 9 for St. Amant, and they're going to have to kick it away. Number 21, Darrell Thompson, will do the kicking. Number 32, Chris Howard. And number 33, Kevin Dukes and Chris Howard are deep for John Curtis. There's the snap. Flags on the field. The kick is off. And it takes a John Curtis bounce. And number 39, Styles Kotare, downs the ball for St. Amant. But there's flags all over the field. Let's see what the call is. Probably going to be offsides. That's right. The penalty is going to go against St. Amant. Illegal procedure called against St. Amant. It'll be declined by Curtis, and they'll take over first down and 10 on their own 41-yard line. 5:45 remaining in the first quarter of play here in the Superdome on this Sunday afternoon. Jeff Curtis is the quarterback, number 13. The give is to number 32, Kevin Dukes. Dukes makes his way up to about the 45-yard line. Gain of about 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Number 10, Eddie Bibbins, checks in for the Patriots. They come out of the huddle. Again, the give is to Dukes. Dukes finds lots of room and makes his way into St. Amant territory, down to about the St. Amant 32-yard line. A beautiful run. Curtis just opened up every hole imaginable. As you can see here, there's the snap. The give is to Dukes. Dukes just finds all kinds of room. You could have driven a truck through that. And he makes it up to the 32-yard line. 1st down and 10 for John Curtis. There's a look at it again. The ball comes loose. Fumble, number 13, Jeff Curtis can't hold on to the ball. It is fumbled, and St. Amant will take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 30-yard line. So a big break there for St. Amant as the Curtis Patriots seem to be on the move. Number 44, Jed Gomez, the big hero for St. Amant. Number 12, Larry Stewart is now quarterbacking for St. Amant. And it was a keeper. A beautiful play. I think they had everybody in town faked out. No one knew where the ball was going. Stewart just faked everybody in the stands out and carries it into Curtis territory to the Curtis 37-yard line. Look at this play. Look at this play. It is a beautiful play. A great fake. He had everybody in the stands, on the field. Everyone faked out. So a nice run by number 12, the quarterback, Larry Stewart. Stewart still in at quarterback for St. Amant. The give is to Poirier. Poirier can't find any room. Is met at the line of scrimmage by a host of Curtis tacklers. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. 3:56 remaining in the 1st quarter. Great crowd here in the Superdome for this Sunday afternoon meeting between the Patriots and the Gators. Larry Stewart at quarterback. They go between Stewart and Melanson quite a bit. Stewart in now. Poirier in motion. Back to pass was Stewart and is just nailed for a loss by the defense of Curtis. So a loss of almost 10 yards. We'll call it 9. So it's going to be 3rd down and 19. A 9-yard loss on that last play. The Patriots read that play. They were all over Stewart. Third down and 19. Ball on the 45-yard line of Curtis. In motion is Poirier. And penalty flags as the officials stop play. Delay of game called against St. Amant, so they mark off another 5 yards, which will put the ball right at the 50-yard line. Stewart still in at quarterback for St. Amant. And again, some movement. Flags all over the place. And from the looks of things, this one's going to go against St. Amant too. That's right. The legal procedure, offsides called against St. Amant, so they're going to back him up another 5 yards. So it is now third down and about 28 yards to go. Ball back now on the St. Amant 45-yard line. Here's a look at the sidelines of St. Amant. So after a brilliant run by Stewart, they find themselves back in their own territory at their own 45. Stewart back to pass. He looks. There's a toss to number 82, Ron Ward, who has run out of bounds at the 30-yard line. They're going to mark, that's a correction, to the 36-yard line. So it'll be fourth down and 9 yards to go, but a good gain there on the pass from Stewart to Ward. The officials holding up play. Looks like there seems to be a problem with the down marker over on the far side of the field. The official and a couple people working on the down marker. Maybe the chain came loose or something like that. But the officials have stopped play in order to get that fixed. 1 minute, 31 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. The John Curtis Patriots on top by 3 to nothing. And the Gators are on the move. Fourth down and 9. All right, and the officials tell them to huddle it up and let's go again. Back to pass is Stewart. Looks for a receiver, getting rushed from John Curtis, and finds number 45. Jerry Gaden. Gaden on a beautiful pass, beautiful reception, makes it down to the Curtis 17-yard line. So St. Amant will stay alive after that pass. Jerry Gaden, number 45. So it'll be first down and 10 for St. Amant at the Curtis 16-yard line. 1:07 remaining in the first quarter. Clock is still running. Here's a look at the pressure on the quarterback, just able to get this off, but does so thanks to Jerry Gaden. There's the snap. And a keeper again by number 12, Larry Stewart. Again, the fake, which allows them to advance the ball up to about the 11-yard line. Stewart has a very uncanny ability to do the fake, where, I mean, it takes him in. It's like he almost sticks the ball up underneath his shirt. So it'll be second down. We'll call it 4 yards to go. St. Amant's got to get to the 6-yard line for a first down. Again, Stewart on the keeper. Finds a little room and is going to get up to about the 7-yard line. Going to be just about a yard short of a first down. And that's the end of the first quarter. And the score, the John Curtis Patriots 3, the Gators nothing. so far, the St. Amant Gators have shown some great offense here and are threatening to score as we get ready to kick off the second quarter. Here's a look at the last play. As you can see, everyone goes to the right, and number 12, Stewart, comes to the left and is about a yard short of a first down. So the Gators come to the line of scrimmage. Stewart still at quarterback. There's the snap. The give that time was to number 7, Kerry Boudreau. Very little gain on the play. In fact, it's just short of a first down. In fact, they're going to take a measurement here. So we have official timeout with 11:43 remaining as we find out if it's good enough for a first down. It's going to be close. Here's a look at it again. And it's about 3 inches away from being a first down. So it'll be 4th down and inches for the St. Amant Gators. And they got a hunch they're going to carry it right up the middle with quarterback Larry Stewart, number 12. 4th and inches. A big play here for St. Amant. And a timeout is called. Timeout called by Curtis. So with 11:43 remaining in the first half of play, it's the John Curtis Patriots 3, the Gators nothing. The Gators are threatening. There's a look at the head coach, Doug Morrow, for St. Amant, talking to his team. A nice crowd here on the Superdome. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we're going to show you all the pomp and circumstance of the halftime entertainment. Both bands here today, and the cheerleaders and so on and so forth. Again, it's 4th down and inches for St. Amant here with 11:43 remaining in the first half. There's the snap. The give is to Poirier, and it looks like he's going to make it to about the 5-yard line, and it's going to be good enough for a first down. So, first down for St. Amant. Correction, to give that time was to number 43, Brad Richardson. So it's 1st and goal to go. Ball at the 5. There's the snap. To give this time is to Gus Stewart on the keeper. Tries to pass. Incomplete pass into the end zone. Broken up by number 11, Malcolm Ogeron. for John Curtis. Here's a look at it again. Tries to pass right in the corner there. And Ogeron is there to bat it down. So it'll be second down, goal to go for St. Amant Gators. Ball at the 5-yard line of John Curtis. I haven't seen a touchdown signal yet, so he's going to be down at the 1-yard line. Number 30, Michael Robert, was the ball carrier. His momentum got him into the end zone, but the officials call him down at the 1-yard line. So it's third down and 1. There's the snap. The give is to number 30, Michael Robert, and a touchdown for the St. Amant Gators. Here's a look at it again. The give is to Robert. Robert just bolts his way in. Here's a look at the touchdown. That was the first. There's a look at John Curtis. Curtis not very happy here. Here's a look at it. The give that time is to Robert. Robert just puts his shoulder down and bounds into the end zone. There's the kick. It's up, and it's good. Number 21, Darrell Thompson, kicks it in for the extra point. So with 10:20 remaining in the first half of play here in the Superdome, it's the St. Amant Gators on top, 7-3 over John Curtis. Let's take a look at that touchdown again if we can. Here's a look at it. Again, Stewart gives to Robert, and Robert bears down and makes it into the end zone. And puts the Gators on top here by 4, 7-3 over the Patriots. Number 11, Quentin Melanson will do the kicking for St. Amant. Number 33, Chris Howard, is deep for Curtis. There's the kick. And it's taken in the end zone. And Powers is going to call for a fair catch. And they'll bring the ball out to the 20-yard line. So Curtis will take over first down and 10 at their own 20. And let's see what they can do offensively here this afternoon. Call it afternoon, call it evening, call it whatever you want. The give is to Howard. Howard makes his way to the 35-yard line, still on his feet and brought down at about the 40-yard line. Got a chance yesterday up in Ann Arbor to have a talk with Curtis graduate who's playing for the University of Michigan, Bobby Powers. Jeff Curtis is the quarterback. The give that time is to number 32, Kevin Dukes. Dukes makes his way into St. Amant territory to about the 48-yard line. And it's a first down for Curtis. First down and 10, John Curtis, ball at the 48-yard line. 9:36 remaining in the first half of play here in the Superdome. The give that time is to Howard. Howard still on his feet to the 45 and is brought down at about the 42-yard line. Quentin Malasaw made the tackle. Second down and 4. Ball at the 42. There's the snap. To give that time is to Dukes. Dukes carries it up to the 35, where it'll be good for a first down. I can't wait to have a talk with my director. It's first down and 10. Ball at the 35-yard line. To give that time. He pitched out. It was to Dukes. Dukes, it was way past him. Ball came loose. Fumble on the play. But I think Dukes was able to get back there and recover his... Well, he actually didn't fumble. The ball was pitched way out of his reach. So the ball goes back to the 47-yard line. So it'll be second down and about 23 yards to go. 8:02 remaining in the first half of play. Back to pass is Curtis. Looks for a receiver. Open was number 10, Eddie Bibbins. Thrown over Bibbins' head. And some great defense by number 7, Kerry Boudreau. So it'll be third down, 23 yards to go for the Patriots. This could be a key play for John Curtis. Back to pass. To give this time is to Howard. Howard loose, but only up to about the 38-yard line. Michael Kristoff made the tackle on the play. So it'll be fourth down and about 13 yards to go. Curtis is going to pump it away. Number 9, Jose Ferran. Up and a brilliant effort on behalf of number 2, Ricky Brandt, trying to down the ball right at the 1-yard line. Was unable to do so, and so they'll bring the ball out to the 20-yard line, where St. Amant will take over first and 10 at their own 20. 6:47 remaining here in the first half of play in the Louisiana Superdome. This production being brought to you by Diamond Vision. Malasaw in at quarterback now. Replaces Stewart. Back to pass is Malasaw. Finds number 39, Styles Kutare. Coutre, I think is how you pronounce that, Coutre, for about an 8-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd down and 2 for the St. Amant Gators. Second down and 2. Molosov back to pass. Oh, in and out of the hands of number 45, Jerry Gaden. Here's a look at it again. There's a look at it. Number 18, Mike Gillons, with some good coverage on that last play. So it's 3rd down and 2. The give is to number 43, Brad Richardson. Richardson makes his way up to about the 30-yard line, close to a 1st down. Yeah, they're going to give it to him. So the ball will be placed at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10 for St. Amant, with 5:42 remaining in the first half of play. Quentin Molosson as quarterback. Molosson, the keeper. Ball comes loose. And Curtis recovers 1st and 10 at the St. Amant 32-yard line. So a big break for Curtis. Bad break for St. Amant. Here's a look at the fumble. The loss on the keeper. Ball just stripped right out of his hands, comes loose, and is recovered by Curtis. Jeff Curtis at quarterback. They give that time is to Howard. Howard makes his way to about the 28-yard line. Tackle was made by Boudreaux. 4:59 and counting here in the first half of play in the Louisiana Superdome. John Curtis with the ball. 2nd down and about 5. There's the snap. Again, the give is to Howard. Howard makes his way down to about the 25-yard line. Boudreaux and Arsenault in on the tackle there. Ball is at the 25. 3rd down and 3. Third down and 3. Curtis on the keeper makes his way to about the 20-yard line. Looked like a broken play, but Curtis carries it up to the 20, where it will be 1st down and 10 for John Curtis. Here's a look at it again. As you can see, looks a little broken there. It looks like he was intending to lateral it, but could not find the person to lateral it to, so he just kept the ball and takes it for the 1st down. 1st down and 10, ball on the 20. The give this time is to Howard. Howard for about a yard gain. Gain of 1 yard on the play, 2nd down and 9. I'm sure. I'm sure that John Curtis is going to get it together here. Jeff Curtis throws, hits number 10. Number 10, Eddie Bibbins. Bibbins bounces off one or two St. Amant players and is down at the 1-yard line. There's a look at Eddie Bibbins. A great reception. He kind of did a pinball thing off of a couple of the defenders and is down at the, in fact, maybe we can see it here. There's the pass. Bibbins gets it. There's one. Boom. Boom. Kind of like a pinball machine there, but he's down at the 1. All right. There's the quarterback sneak. And it's good for a touchdown. And so, John Curtis up by 2. 10-7 before the extra point. Number 9, Jose Ferrand, will do the kicking for Curtis. There's the snap. The kick is up. And it's good. And so, with 2:30 remaining in the first half of play, it's the John Curtis Patriots 10, the St. Amant Gators 7. So 2:30 remaining here in the first half of play. Ferrand will tee it up, and John Curtis will get ready to kick off to St. Amant. So a very well played football game here so far. They're pretty evenly matched. Jerry Poirier is back deep for St. Amant. Looks like it might be an onside kick. No, it's not, but it looked like it. Had a couple of the guys up front for St. Amant worried. Number 27 with the ball to the 40, the 45, the 50, and down at the John Curtis 44-yard line. Number 27, Michael Kristoff. So Kristoff puts St. Amant in great field position at the Curtis 44-yard line. First down and 10. 2:17 remaining in the first half of play. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll show you the bands, the cheerleaders, and everything that make high school football fun to watch. First down and 10. The give is to number 26, Gabe Bundick. Bivens and Gandy on the tackle for Curtis. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Gain of 4 on the play. It'll be second down and 6. Ball on the 40-yard line. Back to pass is Stewart over the head of number 82, Ron Ward. Ward didn't even have a chance to get that. He'd have to have been the Jolly Green Giant to catch that ball. So it'll be third down and about 6 yards to go for the Gators with 1:38 remaining in the first half. Stewart in at quarterback. Stewart back to pass. Hits number 30, Michael Robert. Robert can't find much room, and there'll be virtually no gain on the play. There's a look at it. Curtis read the play pretty good, and we're able to keep him from getting any yardage on it. 4th down and 6. Timeout St. Amant with 1:10 remaining in the first half. Ten to 7. John Curtis on top. As I said, this has been a great ball game so far. Very evenly matched. Here's a look at Coach Curtis, J.T. Curtis. He's had an excellent winning tradition at John Curtis High School. Here we get a chance to hear him speak. It's a great, great time. He's a great motivational speaker. As you can see, he motivates these John Curtis Patriots all the time. So St. Amant comes out from the sidelines with 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in the first half of play. 4th down and about 6. Ball on the Curtis 40-yard line. And Stewart keeps the ball and is dropped for a loss, and so Curtis will take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 43. First down and 10 for Curtis. 1 minute, 2 seconds remaining. Curtis back to pass. Finds Eddie Bivens, and Bivens makes the reception at the 30-yard line. Back to pass is Curtis again. Finds number 49. Anthony Lamb. Flags on the play. Penalty against the Gators. It's declined. 1st and 10, Curtis at the Gators 20-yard line. 43 seconds remaining. Back to passes Curtis again. And tries to get it to Dukes. Dukes can't hold on to it. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 20 for Curtis. 36 seconds remaining. Again, we have a great halftime show coming up for you. Both schools have their bands here, and it should be a good one. .36 seconds remaining. Again, the give is to Dukes. Dukes finds a wide open and makes a way in for a touchdown. So 16-7, Curtis on top. And it's up, and it's good.
On the return for the Gators. And on the touchdown line. They're on 25 yards.
All right, a little technical difficulty there, but we're back with you now. 17-7. To give that time is to number 26, Cade Bundick. And that's the end of the first half of play. It's the Patriots 17, the Gators 7. And we ask you to stay tuned for halftime activities, and we'll be back with the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Sanamon High School Golden Gator Marching Band. The band is under the field direction of David DeArmond and Julianne Dewey. Solo trumpet of Jason Lopes is featured as the band performs its opening drill to Johnny's Mambo, which has been adroitly arranged by Tom Wallace and Tony McClutchin. Mustang Sally.
The ball is taken by number 32, Dukes. Dukes to the 25 and is brought down at about the 29-yard line. So Curtis will start the second half, first down and 10. Patriots on top, 17-7, 10-point lead. Jeff Curtis at quarterback. And to give that time is to number 32, Dukes again. Dukes makes his way up to about the 37-yard line. Nine-yard gain on a play. It'll be second down and 1. Here's a look at the last play. There's the snap. To give this time is to Howard. Howard makes his way down to about the, or up to about the 42-yard line. And it'll be good for a first down for Curtis. First down and 10. Ball on the 42. Curtis on the keeper and makes it over the 50-yard line mark into St. Amant territory at about the 48-yard line. Just shy of a first down. Second down and about a foot to go. Here's a look at the run. Curtis on the keeper. As you can see, makes it just over the 50-yard line. Second down and about a foot. And the give is to Dukes. Dukes makes his way up to about the 45-yard line, maybe the 46, where it'll be another first down for Curtis. So Curtis's offense that sputtered just a little bit in the first half seems to be at full throttle now as they move the ball quite handily on every down. To give that time was to Howard. Gain of about a yard on the play. It'll be second down and 9. Ball on the St. Amant 43-yard line. Back to passes Curtis. Finds a receiver in Bibbins. Bibbins at about the 32-yard line. Soon as he catches the ball, though, he's brought down. And it's going to be another first down for John Curtis. Here's a look at the replay. Here's a look at it. And there's the catch by Bibbins. First down and 10. Curtis on the carry. Found no room to go. And was tackled by Melanson. No gain on the play. It'll be second down and 9. Back to pass is Curtis. Can't find a receiver. Going to keep it himself. He's to the 25 and is tripped up at about the 23-yard line. It'll be third down, about 2 yards to go. Ball at the 23. 7:37 remaining in the third quarter. Curtis on the move. To give that time is to Howard. Howard makes his way to about the 17-yard line. And it's going to be good for a first down. They're placing the ball at the 18-yard line. Curtis breaks out of the huddle. They're at the line. Back to pass is Jeff Curtis. Hits number 32, Dukes. And Dukes gets loose. He's to the 20, the 15, and brought down at about the, where are they going to mark it? They're going to mark it right at the 15-yard line. Second down, 7, a 3-yard gain on the last play. Ball on the 15. Ball comes loose. To give that time was to Dukes. Dukes lost the handle on it. But the Patriots were able to recover their own fumble. But he still picked up 2 yards, so it'll be third down and 5. .5:19 remaining in the third quarter. John Curtis Patriots on the move. Ball on the 13-yard line. The give again is to Dukes. Dukes finds lots of running room and is in for a touchdown. In fact, probably the biggest defender on that play was the official. Ran right into the official. See if you can see it here. Here's the give to Dukes. Dukes comes straight up, nails the official, and that takes it in for the touchdown. I don't know if we get any credit to the official on that or not. So 23-7, the Patriots over the Gators as they get ready to attempt the extra point. Jose Ferrand will do that. There's the snap. The kick is up. And it hits the goalpost. It's no good. So with 5:04 remaining in the third quarter, it's the John Curtis Patriots 23, the St. Amant Gators 7. There's a look at the extra point. Just hit the uprights. There's a look at number 32, Kevin Dukes. 5'11", 180-pound, 11th grader. So Ferrand will kick off to the Gators. Poirier is deep for St. Amant. We'll finally get a look at the St. Amant offense here in the second half. And there's the kick. And Poirier will take it to the 20. A handoff, which didn't do any good at all. Handoff to number 27, Michael Kristoff. But the John Curtis defense read it all the way, and in fact lost about what looked like 4 yards on that little maneuver. So it'll be first down and 10 for the St. Amant Gators at their own 16-yard line. Here's a look at it again. As you can see, they read that all the way, and it caused nothing but trouble for St. Amant. That quarterback is Stewart. The give to number 43, Brad Richardson. Gain of 5 on the play. It'll be second down and 5. Ball now at the 21-yard line. 4:33 and counting here in the third quarter. Patriots on top 23-7. Stewart takes a snap. On a keeper this time. Third down and about 2 to go. Ball on the 24. Stewart, the quarterback, on the keeper this time, finds some room. He's got the first down and then maybe a yard or two up to about the 28-yard line. So they will give him the first down. First and 10, St. Amant. And they're going to place the ball at the 28-yard line. Back to pass to Stewart, finds a receiver, but it's incomplete. Pass was intended for number 82, Ward, Ron Ward. Broken up by number 11, Malcolm Ogeron. Ogeron's been instrumental in breaking up quite a few passes today. Here's a look at it. Second down and 10. The give that time was to number 43, Brad Richardson. Richardson couldn't find any running room. No gain on the play. It'll be third down and 10. Ball still at the 28-yard line of St. Amant. Third down and 10 to go. And the play is blown dead before it can get started. And it'll probably be too much time called on St. Amant. Delay of game against St. Amant. They're going to mark off 5. They didn't need that. So it'll be third down and 15 when we resume play. There's the coach. Back to pass is Stewart. And the throw is to number 82. And are they going to give it to him? They sure are. Ron Ward, a beautiful reception. And it's going to be just short of a first down, maybe by about a yard. Yep, that's it. So it'll be 4th down and 1 to go. And I think St. Amant's going to kick it away. Dukes and Howard are due for the Patriots. Number 21, Darrell Thompson, will do the punting for the Gators. And a timeout has been called. Curtis is calling a timeout. So with 53 seconds remaining in the third quarter, it's the Patriots 23 and the Gators 7. Here's a look at the last pass play. As you can see, Stewart keeps his mind on him. And, whoa, that's close. Ooh, that's close. But they gave it to him. Darrell Thompson doing the kicking. And it's going to be Chris Howard who takes the ball. To the 30, the 40, to the 50, and is brought down just inside St. Amant territory at about the 47-yard line. So a beautiful run back on the punt by Chris Howard. Here's a look at it again. As you can see, he just some fancy footwork, a little fake there, and that's how you gain yardage. So the Patriots take over 1st and 10. And the give that time was to Howard. Howard couldn't find any running game. No gain on the play. Maybe about we'll say a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Second down and 9. Back to pass is Jeff Curtis. Finds a receiver wide open, number 49, Anthony Lamb. And Lamb is run out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. It'll make it 3rd down and about 3. And that's the end of the third quarter. We got 12 more minutes of action to play. It's the Patriots 23, the Gators 7. All right, it'll be 3rd down and 2. They give that time to number 20, Mike Strachan. First time we've had a look at him today. First down and 10 for Curtis. Ball on the 38-yard line. And to give that time is to Dukes. Dukes finds plenty of room and makes his way down to the 23-yard line. Here's a look at it again. There's the give. He just finds the holes, knows how to read it. A little dance in there. And all right, here we go. Back with the action. First down and 10. Ball on the 22. A short little pass by Curtis to number 28, Clint Kidry. So it'll be first down and 10 again for Curtis at the 10-yard line. Ball right on the 10. First and goal to go for Curtis. Strachan was the ball carrier. Takes it down to about the 5-yard line. Melanson makes a stop. They're going to mark the ball at the 6. It'll be second down and about 6 yards to go. Curtis on the keeper, and he fumbles it. The ball comes loose, and let's see who they're going to give it to. St. Amant recovers the fumble on the 1-yard line. I think Curtis tried to celebrate just a little too early, lost the ball in the end zone. Here's a look at it again. Curtis comes along this side, the near side, and just looks like somebody must have hit him. Popped the ball right out of his hands, and it's a big break for the St. Amant Gators. The keeper is number 11, Quentin Melanson. Run out of bounds at about the 21-yard line. Gain of a yard on the play. It'll be second down and 9. They're giving him 2 yards on that gain, so it'll be second down and 8. Back to pass is Melanson. Oh, his intended receiver was number 3, Jared Poirier. Poirier unable to keep a handle on it. So it'll be third down and 8. Here's a look at it again. Back to pass is Melanson. As you can see, Poirier almost had it. Little underthrown. Third down and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line. St. Amant trying to get something going here with 9:03 remaining in the game. Poirier in motion. Back to pass is Melanson. Finds a receiver, but underthrows that receiver. His intended receiver was number 82, Ron Ward again. Ward didn't even have a chance to get a hold of that. So St. Amant's going to have to kick it away. Here's a look at the play again. I tell you, an offensive team like Curtis has faltered just a little bit in the first half and has come back with a strong showing both offensively and defensively here in the second half of play. And they're on top, 23-7. There's the kick. And the ball is taken by Dukes. Dukes to the 50, to the 45, to the 40. He's gone. He's gone. He is gone. He almost broke it open. But not until he got a good run back all the way to the St. Amant 17-yard line. Here's a look at it again. A beautiful run. Right up the sidelines. Little dance there. In fact, it looked like he was gone. Credit number 43, Brad Richardson, with a save on that play. Past that time, it's to number 49, Anthony Lamb. Lamb has run out of bounds at about the 6-yard line. And it's going to be close to a first down. In fact, it is a first down. Let's see here. First and goal from the 6-yard line for Curtis. To give this time is to Howard. Howard fumbles, and it's picked up again by St. Amant. Howard, that's the second time that Curtis has been in the end zone and fumbled the ball. Let's take a look at this again. Number 88, James Wells, picks up the fumble. I can't believe it, but there's no replay on that. It was almost the same thing that happened to Curtis when he ran the ball into the end zone. Just on the 1-yard line, lost a handle on it, and St. Amant recovers. So another big break for St. Amant. It'll be first down and 10 with the ball on the 4. Flag on the play. Stewart on the keeper. Illegal procedure called against St. Amant. It's a shame we didn't have the replay to show you of the fumble in the end zone. So, illegal procedure called against St. Amant. The ball is now at the 2-yard line, half the distance to the goal. They are on their own 2. It'll be first down and about 12. Stewart on the keeper. He's loose. He's loose. He's to the 20, to the 30, to the 40. He's going, and he's still on his feet. He's going to go all the way, all the way. What a beautiful run. That was a 99-yard run. A 99-yard run, and gosh, I hope we got that on replay. Oh, what a play. Larry Stewart, the quarterback, on the keeper. Here's a look at it. From the 1-yard line. And when he gets going, there's no stopping him. Some great blocking downfield. And he's gone. He just outruns everyone. A 99-yard run. That is beautiful. So, St. Amant comes within 10 of the Patriots, 23-13. And the Gators are going for 2. 8:01, still plenty of time. Timeout call. fact, I think St. Amant took the delay just to back the ball up a little bit, so they'd have some passing room. There's the pass. Oh, it's broken up. The intended receiver, if I'm not mistaken, is Poirier. So with 8:01 remaining in the ball game, it's the Patriots 23, the Gators 13. So a strange turn of events here in the Superdome. A fumble on the 1-yard line. St. Amant takes it from their own 1 on a keeper by the quarterback, Stewart, and Stewart carries it 99 yards for a touchdown. That's a highlight film if I've ever seen one. I tell you what, that fired up the St. Amant bench. I guess so. So just 10 points between these two teams here. In a very well-played football game. Very exciting. And I think there's going to be an onside kick here. The way things are looking, the way St. Amant is lining up, looks like an onsider, and Coach Curtis is calling his troops over to the sideline saying, hey, buddies, let's get it together. You guys up front, you grab onto that ball and don't try anything fancy. Just grab it and sit on it. So the whole kickoff team, all but 4 players are lining up. I don't think they're going to onside it. I really don't now. They changed their mind. It's funny how you guess one thing and it turns out the other way. And there's the kick. Ball be taken by Howard. Howard's to the 20 and is brought down at the 21-yard line. And a little bit of tussle was broken on. Flags all over the field. Little excitement there. So let's see where the penalties are going to go. The officials still talking over about what's going on. I think what happened was he got the ball, looked like he was going to run with it, and then he just went down on his knee like he was calling for a fair catch. And now John Curtis is out talking to the official. So the officials are still trying to decide what to do on the penalty there. Unsportsmanlike conduct called against St. Amant. And they're going to mark off 15. Ooh. So that was a costly penalty. Now they're going to mark off another penalty against Curtis. So what the heck is going on here? They're going to put the ball right back where it was. So it'll be first down and about 25 yards to go. Now I don't think the officials know what's going on down there. Tempers are still a little hot. All right, I guess we're ready to play here. So it's first down and 25 yards to go. Ball is on the 23-yard line. Well, we got all that straightened out. And the give is to Dukes. Dukes can't find anywhere to go and is nailed by a host of St. Amant tacklers. Second down and 24. Gain of about a yard on the play. The give that time is to number 40. I think it was 40. Let me check, make sure. Number 20, excuse me. Strachan. And it'll be third down now, and about, let's call it 17. Third down and 17. Ball on the 31-yard line. They've got to get to the 48 for a first down. Look for a pass. Back to pass is Curtis. Can't find a receiver. Decides he's going to keep it. Tries going up the middle, but he eats it. And this St. Amant defense is fired up. So it's going to be fourth down. Gain of about a yard on the play. Poirier and Robert are deep for St. Amant. And Jose Ferrand will punt it away for the Patriots. Just over 5 minutes remaining. Oh, no! Oh, no! The ball went over his head. It was down. And so St. Amant will get the ball on the 1-yard line. Look at this. The snap is way over his head. He's got to run back for it. Keeps rolling. Finally gets the ball, just downs it, but at the 1-yard for anything better than this. We got ourselves a barn burner here, gang. Some costly mistakes by Curtis. And St. Amant is going to call a timeout. Well, I tell you what, for the first part, we got all the way through the second half, it was John Curtis all the way, but here in about the last 8 minutes of play, St. Amant has come barreling back. And there's, what a great break for the St. Amant Gators. To give us to number 43, Brad Richardson. Richardson gained about a yard on the play, down to about the 1. And there's a man down for Curtis. Timeout while trainers take a look at him. Maybe just a Charlie horse or something. He's holding his leg. Doesn't seem to be in too much pain. So the quarterback will come out of the game, and Larry Stewart is back in. The man shaken up on the play was number 49, Anthony Lamb. I probably was just a Charlie horse because he's walking out. He looks fine as he walks off, and he's got to go off for one play. As the rule book says, if the man is down, they call a timeout. Second down and goal to go for St. Amant. Larry Stewart in at quarterback. It's a touchdown. Number 30, Michael Robert. A handoff from Stewart to Robert. And we got ourselves a football game here, gang. 5:13 remaining, 23-19. The Patriots on top. There's the snap. The kick is up. And it's good. So, it's the Patriots 23, the Gators 20. See if we can take a look at a touchdown again. There it is. Stewart gives off to Robert. Robert just folds his way into the end zone. So what looked like it was going to be a rout a little bit ago has turned into one whale of a football game. What do you do here? You onside kick it, you kick it away. There's still plenty of time. I think they're going to kick it away. Dukes is deep for the Patriots. Colosson will kick it off. 3:13 remaining, and there's the kick. And it's a short kick. And it was taken by number 39, Mike O'Brien, who downs the ball as soon as he gets it. And there's a penalty on the play. After the play was blown dead. Personal foul called against St. Amant. So, they'll mark off 15. And the Patriots will have it 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. I don't think it was a late hit. I think somebody said something nasty to somebody down there. Tell them to keep your mouth shut because they'll mark off 15 and give the Patriots, which they did, great field position. To give that time is to number 20, Mike Strachan. And he carries it for about a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 6. The ball is on the 44-yard line. Clock is ticking. Patriots have 1 timeout left. The Gators have 2 timeouts left. What they want to do here is keep the ball on the ground. And they did it again. Curtis is loose. And is brought down inside enemy territory at the 41-yard line of St. Amant. So just a drop play right up the middle. There's a hole there big enough you'd drive a car through. A great job by the offensive line opening up those holes. And it's 1st down and 10 for Curtis on the St. Amant 41-yard line. 4 minutes remaining. Curtis on the keeper to the 35 and is upended at about the 28-yard line. So another 1st down for the Patriots. As you can see, he is upended. Bang. There's a look at Jeff Curtis, the quarterback. Down and 10. Ball on the 28. To give that time to Strachan. Strachan can't find anywhere to go. And is tackled by number 47, Clint Melanson. And St. Amant will call timeout. So with 3:15 remaining in the game, it's the Patriots 23, the Gators 20. Some of the folks working to bring you this game tonight. On camera, Danny Talamo, Orland Streams. Let's see who's in the middle here. David Wolf. George Andrews driving the cart. Charles Stevens down helping out his grip. Tom Lopez is your director. Executive Director Wayne Griffith. Dukes is the ball carrier up to about the 19-yard line. Going to be just shy of a first down. It'll be second down and 1. Third down and 1 to go. Ball on the 19. About 2.5 minutes remaining in the game. The give is to Dukes again. He's to the 10 and brought down at about the 8-yard line. Now the trick for Curtis here is to try to get it into the end zone without dropping the ball. The last 2 times they carried the ball into the end zone, they've lost a handle on it. So let's see if this time they can hold on to it. I mean, they'd have 14 more points on the board had it not been for that. Yes. Also like to thank the help of Sam Packnett, another Diamond Visioneer. The executive producer is Duke Bogalusa Koch. Technical assistance by David Bannon. Also, Thomas Casimir, who makes the best doggone strawberry jam this side of the Mississippi. If I lived on the West Bank, it'd be the best strawberry jam on the other side of the Mississippi. That shaking you hear is some canisters, milk cartons that some of the cheerleaders have put either pennies or stones or something in, and they're shaking them down there. So that's not your receiver. That's the cheerleaders from John Curtis. It'll be second down and goal to go. Ball on the 9. There's a pass. Touchdown. But there was a flag on the play. Number 10, Eddie Bibbins, a great catch. But there's a penalty on the play, and I see some St. Amant guys clapping their hands, so they don't look too good for illegal motion. Illegal motion. So it'll be second down and 9. And the ball carrier that time, number 32, Kevin Dukes. No gain on the play. It'll be third down and 9. And it looks like Curtis has come up against a brick wall here. There's the snap. And he is sacked. Curtis is sacked back at the 21-yard line. So it'll be 4th down and about 20. What's Curtis going to do here? There's 29 seconds left, and they're going to let the clock run out. I mean, St. Amant can't stop it now. They're just going to let the clock run, take the delay, and get out of here. And thank goodness that they won. And delay of game being called against Curtis. They'll mark off 5. 12 seconds remaining. I tell you what, got to give a lot of credit to the St. Amant Gator team. They were down 23-7, and in the 4th quarter came back and made this a football game. They have nothing to be ashamed of whatsoever. This Curtis team is a good team, and I've never seen a team do the things that the Gators have done to the Patriots. So we got a timeout here with 12 seconds remaining. 3 points separate these two teams. No timeouts left for either team. And if we had to pick a player of the game for this one, I'd have to say Mr. Stewart on that 99-yard run back for St. Amant, and Jeff Curtis, number 13, for John Curtis. And Curtis is just going to sit on it, let the clock run out. Nine seconds left. And the ball goes over to the Gators with 9 seconds remaining. So, hang on to your hats. See what can happen here in 9 seconds. Larry Stewart is in a quarterback for the Gators. He's back to pass. He lets it go. It's intercepted by Pittman. Time has run out. Pittman has run out of bounds. And that's the end of the game. And the winner, the John Curtis Patriots with 23 points. And the Gators 20. But a great ball game played by both schools here today in the Louisiana Superdome. On behalf of all of us for Diamond Vision, this is your announcer, Jim Clark.